Hey, it's Blaze, and today, I got a special video for you guys today. We just got a lot of different Myteam news that just came in. There's a dev blog, trailer, photos. They basically released, I kid you not, the whole entire mode and what to expect coming into Myteam. So I'll be going over some tips and tricks about going into it, about what I would do in a no money spent situation. And keep in mind, it's gonna be on my playstyle as well. But no further ado, if you're new to the channel, drop a like, subscribe down below if you are new. There's a lot of things to go over, but first things first, we are going to watch the Myteam trailer, and then we'll dive into all the detailistic stuff afterwards. I will say a few things though during this trailer, just so like I can get that out the way, so you ain't gotta we ain't gotta go over that, you know, again, while you can see it. But yeah, let's go, man.
Take the first look at NBA 2K22's Myteam mode, where you can assemble your very own dream team by gathering the greatest NBA superstars from past and present. Seasons are back and better than ever in
Okay, so in case you didn't notice before, Carmelo Anthony, Carmelo is gonna be the first season 1 Pink Diamond. So last year was Steph Curry, this year it will be Carmelo. So in case you didn't know, that's Pink Diamond for season 1.
Myteam. There's more challenges and agendas to earn amazing rewards offline or
okay. So for these level 40 rewards, it's all the same thing as last year. It's identical. They have the Ascension Award. They're gonna have like those Amethyst, Diamond cards, and like the Sapphire cards that you get like in each season along with packs. They are bringing back the badge packs as well, as you can see there. And yeah, man. Yep, that's basically it.
Easy rewards offline or online on your way to level 40. Compete every weekend in Limited. Face the best in the world in Unlimited. Conquer new domination tiers. And climb the ladder in the Triple Threat Arena. Don't sleep on Triple Threat Online.
Okay, so here's the first diamond. It's going to be in the Triple Threat Online for the 100. You'll learn what the 100 is later on, but this is a diamond card. It's a Nuggets player. His name is Gerard, I think. I don't know who. Gus Gerard. I have no idea who that is. I don't even know. It's a Nuggets jersey. That might be a Pistons jersey. I got no clue. But these are the awards that you can expect in TTO online this year.
Online the 100, which puts your defensive skills to the test. How many?
So they're doing it different this year for TTO online for the 100. The 100 means that like win and loss doesn't matter. Apparently it doesn't matter. So once you get to 100 points given, that's when your ladder resets. That's when you go from top to bottom. That's when your ladder resets. So like I said, win-loss doesn't matter. Once you give 100 points though, that's when your ladder gets reset. So I'm curious, like if you close app or quit out of a game, does that mean you automatically give up 21 points? Or does that mean that you only gave up like 2 points from quitting against a not as good team? That's something that's interesting to consider, and I'm actually intrigued to see if that's like a little workaround that people could use and like kind of like work around. If that's the case, you could quit every single game and still end up getting 3 balls in the tier 3 and 3 balls in the tier 2. So also them having the 100, so with them having that, it's going to be impossible for you to lose out in a tier 1 because 21 points. So that's 84 points that you can give up between these 4 games. So you're always going to get a tier 2. So it's definitely a lot better for casuals. But yeah, that's a summary of TTO Online, the 100.
Threat Online, the 100, which puts your defensive skills to the test. How many games can you play before allowing 100 points? The more stops, the better the rewards. Myteam's all-new draft mode lets you pick the best.
Okay. So this is gonna be the Myteam draft mode for this year. So basically, there's going to be 7 packs, and there's going to be, yeah, okay. So I'm trying to think about this for a second. So there's gonna be 7 player packs, and you're gonna pick 2 players out of 3 selections. So basically, you're gonna get a pack. You're gonna randomly open 3 out of those 5. You'll reveal 3 of those 5 players. Then you're gonna pick 2 of those players for your team. Then also, obviously, you're gonna have like your captain pack at the end or at the beginning. You're gonna open that pack and you're gonna get your choice of a captain. You're gonna get a coach pack, and then you're going to get your players, right? And it'll be 13 players. So you're going to get 6 player packs, 1 captain fantasy pack. The rewards, they range a lot this year, but you get a guaranteed league pack out of each draft. So one thing about that I'm curious about is that they said that you get a guaranteed league pack out of every draft mode. So does that mean that I can just quickly draft a team, quit, and just drop out of the draft mode, then I instantly get a league pack? That's interesting to see. If that's the case, you could just keep on auto-filling and drafting teams and just keep on quitting and get a bunch of league packs in the beginning and make tons of MT as a no money spent player. So that's something we can exploit. Definitely look to do that. But because they said that's the bare minimum. Bare minimum is a league pack. So if it's free entry, right? It's free entry, and you get into it and draft a team real quick, go into a game, quit out, and you get a league pack. That is definitely exploitable, especially in the beginning. But yeah, so that basically sums it up. Also, one of the rewards is a pink diamond Glenn Robinson. Let me go look at my notes real quick to make sure that that is correct. Yeah, so you can see it right here. I mean, single pack on draft exclusive draft exclusive Ascension. Good God, so every draft will net you a guaranteed league pack and at least a single pick on a draft exclusive Ascension. So if you can lose every game and get that, that would be pretty clutch. You don't have to waste your time playing games. But again, there's also top rewards. So it is, yeah, it's Pink Diamond Glenn Robinson. I just want to confirm that it is Pink Diamond Glenn Robinson. But yeah,
line up from a constantly updated pool of players to compete online for great rewards. Keep an eye out for holo versions of your favorite players. Plus,
yeah, okay. So with these holo cards, they're there for aesthetics. They have no value. They attribute nothing. They just have more value if they're a Halo card. That's it.
Favorite players plus grade your cards to get the most out of your lineup.
Okay, so they added a Myteam authentic card grading system this year. Now, nobody really knows like how the value is set up, but something I can tell you is that it's only available for auctionable players. Meaning, the way I think that it works is that if you buy a player that's been passed around a lot, you know, a little hoe, it's gonna be graded lower once you go to get it graded. But if you're a money spent player and you open packs, and you get a good pull, then it's gonna be like a 10, right? The more a player is passed around, the less of a value that it's going to get when you turn it into the authentic Myteam grading card system. Now, the reason why this is valuable is because you get more MT when your whole lineup is like, you get more MT based on how much of a grade of cards you have in your lineup. So let's say you're playing Domination, or you're playing, Triple Threat Up On, you're playing anything, and your cards all have like 9 or 10 Myteam authentic grading card system, then that's gonna be a big multiplier. I don't know if it costs anything by doing this, like MT wise, but this is something interesting. There's not much info on this, so if anybody tells you anything, it's not for sure yet. Just keep in mind that it's only available for auctionable players. But do I think it's worth it to go out of your way and like spend a lot of time trying to focus on getting good cards like this? I don't know yet. But if I had to guess, I don't think that 2K would like nerf it so much to where it's worth going for. But I think it's a cool feature to add for people that just have like a favorite player that they want to focus on, or a favorite team, or for theme teams, or just things of that magnitude, right? But yeah, let's move on. Also, as expected, Giannis, he's gonna be a small forward this year. Ben Simmons is going to be a power forward this year. I'm assuming LaMelo and Cade Cunningham are going to be shooting guards at the beginning of the year. So these are just things to expect. That way there's no top point guards at the gates. Besides that one on the Wizards, or was it the Bulls? There's the point guard on the Bulls. I forgot his name, but he's tall. He always gets a point guard card at the beginning. But yeah.
Make your Myteam your own with more customization than ever before. Choose your jerseys, remodel your court and arena, and even craft your own shoes.
Okay, so for the shoes this year,
to match your playing style.
Finish. There we go. Okay, so for the shoes this year, all right. So with the way that they are doing it this year, you basically create your own shoe. The way that you do this is that you have to get a diamond shoe colorway. Then you use that, and then you put shoes into it, and then it creates this shoe combination blend for your boost and upgrades. All right, so you basically so this year you can customize your shoes and basically create your own shoes for your scheme. So you see here they combine 5 different shoes into this diamond colorway. All right, so the colorway, diamond colorways this year are going to be like a mold. Then you just add things into it to create your ultimate shoe for your player. So that's a very cool addition that they're doing this year. My question is, after you create your shoe, can you auction it, or is it just going to be NAT, basically non-auctionable, non-tradable? So that's gonna be interesting to see, because if that's the case, you might lose a lot of value. But if it's a player that you really like, it would be clutch. Now I don't know why I said that, because obviously you put a shoe on a player, you can't take the shoe off. But it's just something to keep in mind of, like, if you can auction these shoes, then if you have like 4 or 5 shoe cards that have great attributes, but their other attributes are kind of booty, then you can get a colorway, put your 5 shoes into there, get all of the good attributes, and then auction it on the auction block, and then create good profit from what have been shoes which would have been quick sales. So big issue in past 2Ks is that a lot of users have been selling a lot of quick sales by their shoes. There's no benefit in trying to auction them off or get rid of them or put them in sets or anything. So this gives us a way to make profit on all of those shoes that we have from playing the game.
Get noticed.
Not important really in my opinion, but they added they're adding a logo now to Myteam. So like YouTube logo, Twitch logo, 2K developer logo, celebrity logo, rap logo, all that stuff. You're gonna start seeing that besides names down Myteam, if they do have one. Not really important, but it's a cool feature that's, should have been in the game a long time ago, but it's in there now.
Assemble your dream team. Compete and level up in NBA 2K22 Myteam.
Alright, so that does conclude the trailer. Now there's a lot of things that they did not touch on. One of those being the like I said, so where should I begin? Okay, so there's no gold players. Sorry, there's only gold. The lowest tier grade of a card this year is going to be gold players. There's no more bronze. There's no more silver. All right, so overalls can still go down to the 60s, but they're going to be like a gold 60 overall, or gold 65 or 70, 75, and then 79, etc. The reason why we're doing this is because, in previous years, if you wanted to play and like not have to pay for contracts every single game, you would just switch out players or purchase contracts on bronze cards because they would be hella cheap. But now they changed it to gold. That way it's going to cost a lot more for you to have contracts on your bench throughout the game. So that's why they're doing that. They want to have you spend more MT and more VC on contracts. I guess $8,000 more cheap. It's one of the dumbest features in the game, in my opinion, but that's just the way they're doing it this year. And as you can see too, Yao Ming is a 71 overall. So coming out the year, they are going to have legends. Before in the base set Series 1, it's always current players. But now this year, they're going to have base series sets with also legend teams. So they're gonna have a Yao Ming. I'm assuming if Yao Ming being there, they might have a T-Mac. You see Derek Griffith, Scottie Pippen. I'm gonna assume Michael Jordan is gonna have a sapphire or an amethyst as well. But yeah, so coming out the gate, you definitely expect these people to have cards, and you see like a rookie or prime Gordon Hayward there as well. You can see that these Myteam base sets, you can see what the grading boost is. So you can see a 9.25 is medium, then 8 has very small bonus. So that is something just to keep in mind. Let's go to the next photo. Okay, so for starter cards this year. For starter cards, this is the first year where you're gonna have the opportunity to get all 5 of the starter cards on your lineup. So the way you're gonna do is that you're gonna go into the game and you're gonna pick one starter card. Personally for me, what I'm thinking, I'm gonna go with Jokic or Zion, just because slashers and paint guys are gonna be like your priority going into domination, going into like whatever else you play. Just because you don't really get much for threes. It's all alley-oops, right? Or drop steps or post moves. So those are always the big key categories you need to look for. But anyways, so you pick your one starter pack, and then let's say I pick Jokic, right? Once I evo Jokic all the way to whatever his max evo level is, then 2K is going to give you another starter fantasy pack to pick a different starter player. So this keeps on repeating until you get all 5 starter fantasy players evoed all the way full. Once that happens, you get a Emerald Phil Jackson. I don't know how good Emerald Phil Jackson is, but if it's worth it, it's going to be nice. It's still gonna be worth it regardless, because I'm assuming they evo all the way up to possibly an amethyst, possibly, and that's gonna be crucial for domination or for any other solo challenge that you play, because if you're a token guy, it's gonna take you time to get to the amethyst and diamond level for tokens. If you're an unlimited guy, I mean, that's gonna be a crucial advantage to have, right? So there's a lot of great benefits to it, and also you get Emerald Phil Jackson, which might give you a big boost, but what boost that Phil Jackson gives you, we don't know yet. But that's what to expect when you come into the game. So whatever starter you pick, don't like stress too much about it, because once you finish one, you'll be able to get a different one, right? So that's that. And now here's some more photos. Okay, so they have the level 40 reward, which is Carmelo, right? So also they're going to have a Luka cover athlete player that you can redeem. Now they're gonna have one for every single cover athlete for different seasons. So season 2 might be Kareem, 3 might be Dirk, 4 might be KD. But for this one, it's gonna be Diamond Luka, and you get these Luka puzzle pieces by completing several different challenges across several different modes in Myteam. Now my opinion, I don't think that this card is very much worth it, and I'm gonna tell you why. The time that it would take you to get this Diamond Luka Doncic, you could spend that time and end up on the Diamond token tier in the same amount of time. It's my opinion that going after token cards is always the best move to do straight out the gate in Myteam. That includes just doing domination, then going straight to TTO online and grinding that out whenever you can. Because at the end of the day, this Diamond Luka is going to take the same amount of time as it's going to take to get 6 Diamond players from the token rewards. Unless you're just a big Dallas fan, you're a big Luka fan, I can definitely understand that. But this is something that you should not prioritize. Token cards, yes, I know they're older players, they're not really guys you're gonna know, but it's the same tier card, and you're getting like 5, 6, 7, 8 of them in season 1, and working towards progress to get pink diamonds instead of just busting your behind to get Carmelo and Luka. It's just not smart. This is a great feature that a lot of people are going to do, but in my opinion, don't focus so much on getting this, and don't focus so much on getting that Carmelo unless he fits your scheme very well. focus on those token rewards and focus on domination, because that's gonna be the best bang for your buck when it comes to no money spent. Now, if your money spent, it's different. You know, if you don't have that much time to play the game, it's different. But in my opinion, token rewards are going to be the way to go this year. So this is an example of the Myteam base set. So Vince Carter is one of the cards you can get straight out the gate. And then this is an example of the draft packs. So you're gonna have like 2 of each, I'm assuming. So I apologize. You'll have six cards, or sorry, 6 packs. So then you pick 2 centers, 2 power forwards, 2 small forwards, 2 shooting guards, 2 point guards, your captain pack, and then your coach pack. All right, so that's what you will be choosing. I did write some notes as well as closing remarks, make sure I did not forget anything. Yes, we covered the legends, we covered the gold players, we covered the starter players, we covered the shoes, we covered the grading system. Okay, cool. So Halo cards this year are only gonna be auctionable ones, so you can't get a token card or like a domination card and, you know, have like a Halo card. It's just not going to happen. If you're a competitive guy, there is going to be 2 250K tournaments this year for current and next gen, which is absolutely awesome. It's awesome. I wish that it was like 2 250K tournaments, 1 PlayStation, 1 Xbox, but the more I thought about it, this is the best way they could have done it on current and next gen, because that means that if you have a PS5 or if you have an Xbox One, Xbox Series X, you're able to play both current and next gen and not have to buy 2 systems, right? So that's a big advantage that PS5 and Xbox Series players are gonna have, which goes back to my thing of saying that they're trying to really, 2K is trying to really push players to move from current going into next gen. And I'm not going to go into much detail about it, but like the 99 overalls system that they're doing, different build systems for each current and next gen. Now they have 2 250K tournaments this year for current and next gen. So if you have next gen, you're gonna have the opportunity to compete in 2 different tournaments this year. All right, so spotlight challenges out of day 1 launch will give you 1 of 15 event cards for Luka Doncic. Going back to what I was saying, with you, they're gonna give you challenges for all across several different game modes in Myteam, and you have to do all of them to get Luka. Like I said earlier, token cards are gonna be a better way to do it. They also introduced daily pickup challenges. It's similar to solo battles on Madden Ultimate Team, if you know what that is, but except there's only 1 significant difference. Whereas, so it's gonna be based off the overall of your Myteam. So let's say that you have like an 80 overall Myteam. The team you play against in the pickup is going to be like an 80 overall, 81 overall, 79 overall, somewhere in that area, right? And if you go in over 90 overall, the team's really going to be souped. So budget players and dynamic duos are going to be awesome for this, because it's only going to count the overall of the player, you know, and that the original card, right? So if you have a dynamic duo and it boosts the overall by +3, it's only going to count as like its original card overall, right? So that's a weird workaround that you can use, and a little tip straight out the gate for these pickup challenges. Yeah, that concludes it, man. If I give you guys another tip with the shoes and the custom shoes being a thing, make sure you go on 2K21 Myteam sometime before launch. Make sure you play that challenge to get the 20, I think it's like 15 shoe pack or 18 shoe pack, I believe. So definitely look to do that. Outside of that pretty much covers everything. If you have any questions or comments or any of that nature, make sure to like, subscribe down below if you are new. I do post a lot on my Twitter in regards to 2K and starting discussions, that sort of thing, so make sure to look out for that as well if you're not following me there. Yep, as always, then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Apologies. As always, good day, adios, and good night. Peace, I love a positivity, and I'll see you guys in the next one.